Hey lovelies, hello. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Well, as you can see, I started a little bit, but um I keep getting interrupted, y'all. Every time I start a video, I keep getting interrupted, and then I have to move my total thing. But once I get my setting upstairs, so next month is when I'm gonna get my stuff set up upstairs, and yeah, we'll get that set up, and then we'll be back on. So we are, and y'all, it is so windy outside, so if y'all hear the wind, just bear with me, okay? So it's Sunday. Happy Sunday. We got some foundation on. We got some concealer. We did a little bit with the eyebrows. um I have my mirror right here, so if you guys see me kind of like looking over, you know that I am looking in my mirror. We are going to go ahead and with I'm just gonna lay my stuff out right here. So we got blush, highlighter, bronze. Okay, just making sure I'm getting everything laid out here. So I already got the foundation and concealer on, but I do need to go over my eyebrows. So I'm gonna, where's my brushes? Where's my brushes? Okay. Y'all, so we use that light. I got a light shade. Y'all see that? This is the new e.l.f. camouflage concealer that we got. So we got that. I like that concealer, you guys. I really like it. I'm using the Healthy Foundation by Physicians Formula because I want to use that powder. So I want to just use the foundation that matches the powder to see how that goes. Where'd I put? Oh, okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me just, y'all. I love y'all that watch me, and you know, you kind of bear with me and let me do my thing, and excuse me, y'all just work with me. So I love y'all for that. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're gonna like just trim up our eyebrows real quick before we get started on the eyes. So today is Sunday. Today we are talking about picking sides. We're gonna do a little bit of makeup. We are going to sip our coffee, and we're going to talk a little bit. And I got another video coming right up afterwards because we're going to talk about this is just a little spoiler. We're going to talk about online shopping because one of you definitely, I think Sandra, I think is her name, if I'm going off of my crazy memory, but yeah, we're going to talk about online shopping because I have been shopping on Amazon a lot. So we are going to talk about that. I am not an eBay shopper, but we'll go ahead. We'll talk about that later. But right now we're going to talk about picking sides. Like, so I very much appreciate all the feedback from my video last night. I actually did my makeup last night and filmed it, but I kept getting interrupted, and makeup turned out kind of cute. The eye look definitely turned out cute, but I just kept getting interrupted, and it was the middle of the night, and I'm like, what the whole fuck? Like, it is the middle of the night, dog barking, you know, when it's cars and stuff going up and down the street, because if I'm not asleep, he's not asleep. So it's just like he is just going crazy. I'm talking to a camera. He feels like he's neglected. When am I laying down, you know? So yeah, and then at the end I kind of just got irritated because I was already tired anyway. But yeah, so here we are again. We're gonna go ahead and film this makeup, and we are going to talk about some things. So I appreciate all of y'all who commented on my video about Mona Simone. I just feel like you guys, like, let me just say, whatever you believe in, you can believe in what you want to believe in, but we didn't get here by ourselves, okay? Like, whether people want to believe it or not, somebody created all of this, and it damn sure wasn't us, okay? So I'm saying that to say I feel like we were created out of love. I feel like our purpose is to love. You know, I feel like when people do things out of bad intentions, I feel like, you know, like they're going to get what's coming to them. You know, things are going to be a little bit harder for them. You know, I mean, you can make all the accomplishments in the world. A lot of people who are overachievers like that, they're trying to prove something. You know, I mean, it's not the norm. I know, I mean, there are some people who just, go to school, go to school, go to school. Number one of the reasons why a lot of people go to school back to back like that is because of the student loans. Because as long as you are enrolled, depending on where you are in the school cost, I mean, there's always going to be a cap. At some point, it's just going to cap out and you are going to reach the limit. But in the meantime, as long as you are enrolled in some classes, you don't have to, you can keep deferring your student loan payment. So if you took any types of loans out to go to school, as long as you are consistently getting your education, because those payments don't have to start until after you graduate. So, I mean, some people, like I know a lady, like she keeps on staying in school. She's like up in her 60s, I think now. And last I knew, when she was still in her 50s, she was still going to school, still taking at least some classes, because it stopped her from having to make those payments. She can always keep those payments deferred. You know, it's just part of the game, part of the work in the system. Now, am I saying that that's Mona's strategy? No, I'm not. But I am saying, because they'll end up leaving a text message. But yeah, so I'm not saying that that's her. I'm just saying that, because I don't know if she's making her payments or not. But what I am saying is what she is trying to prove something, whether she wants to admit it or not. Anybody who's an overachiever wants to prove something. They feel like they have something to prove. Maybe it is that she wants to set an example and say, hey, this girl from the hood who was a teenage mother did it, Maybe she does. Maybe she just, that's what she stands by. That's what gives her self-worth, is her degrees. Maybe, and at this point I'm contemplating, because I've never sat down with her or had a personal, one-on-one in-person conversation with her. So I'm just, kind of speculating. But there's something that's trying to be proven, and that's fine. There is nothing wrong with that. Where it becomes wrong is when, you down others, or you use that as your stepping stone to, like, you feel like you have an advantage over people because, you have this many degrees, or you accomplished this and they didn't. That doesn't really give you an advantage. It just makes you different. It's just something that you did that they didn't. It doesn't give you an advantage. So, I just want to say that, as far as picking sides, do we have to pick a side? I don't think so. I mean, I guess you could say, depending on how deep you are in it, how deep you're involved with things. But even then, it's like, do you have to pick a side? I don't think you do. You know, I really can't say that I think that you do have to pick a side, because I feel like nobody is always going to agree. Everybody is not going to agree 100% of the time. So picking a side, you know, I may agree with this person one minute, this one the next. Why would I pick a side and just totally X somebody out who has done nothing to me? You know, now, if it goes into where a person did do something to you, you know, that's a personal decision. What did they do to you? Can you come back from that? Can you forgive? Um, you know, and that sort of thing. So, you know, but as far as us watchers, viewers, picking a side, that's where it comes, that's where the word caught comes in. Because it's like when you get to the point where you try to control other people, here's the thing. You can't even control, you have children and they do shit that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? This is just regular life. Shit happens. Our kids that we supposed to have total control over. That powder is so soft. That shit crazy how it went on my leg, but it is this damn bye bye pores. It's an awesome translucent powder, but the shit will clog up your lungs. Don't breathe while you putting it on. Do not breathe. It went all over. It's a soft powder though. My leg's soft as hell right there. But yeah, so it's like those people, the people that we raised, we birthed, that, you know, we look at that. If I don't know if y'all can see that smoke, but that's crazy. That shit will tear up your lungs. But so how do you want to have control over complete strangers? Just because they're subscribed to your channel, they can't go over here, can't go over there. But then it's okay for you or your subscribers to be somewhere, but it's because they're watching, they're taking inventory of who's over there. Gone. All y'all two-faced and fake as fuck, but you want somebody to pick a side. Nobody is picking no sides. True colors will always come out, like Dee Dee Love said. That shit is guaranteed. It's guaranteed that true colors will eventually be shown, and you can't even help it. It's just like, it just happens. It just happens that way. So, I don't feel like nobody has to pick a side, y'all. I feel like watch who you want to watch. Support who you want to support. I may say some shit that you don't agree with, April. I'm not, I feel what you're saying, but I don't agree with you. I'm good with that. I'm not going to say, oh, you think she right? Oh, no, you can't come back over here. Girl, no. We are adults. We can agree to disagree. But people talk about these cults and followings and all of this stuff, and it's just like, y'all, all of these people that's talking about that shit all have an issue with who people choose to support and who people choose to watch. Asking people who they subscribe to, and oh, I seen you over here saying this and that. Now, if they over there totally dogging you and calling you out your name and lying on you or giving false information, I understand that. But this powder is very delicate. This healthy powder by Physicians Formula, look at it already. I dropped it one time. It is, all I'm doing is dipping my brush in it, and them little cracks are just crumbling. So y'all be careful. But it's a nice powder. I like this powder. But because of the crumbles, I'm just like lightly setting it into the foundation. But I like it. Oh, my nose, y'all. I don't know why my nose always be starting to run when I'm talking and stuff. But yeah, so I just feel like that's where it becomes a problem. Like Okay, so Mona was saying that TSCC was a cult, and they was trying to control who was over where, and blah 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 whatever. And that people was calling her, saying she was trying to control people, and she was making people put brain behind their name. I don't think she was making people put brain behind their name, but I do think that she's gonna try to control where you go, because if you come in her chat and you just say something just a little bit off, or just even probably ask a question, just why or whatever, you blocked. One of her brains came over here to me and said, she left a comment, "Do you have any other content?" Laughed my ass off, but then she erased her comment. Like, what is it with y'all, like, leaving comments and then erasing them? You ain't gotta erase your comment, girl. I ain't tripping. It gets to like, I knew I was gonna wake up to some shit. I already knew. I am not tripping. Like, trust me. Like, listen, I knew when I put that video out, it's probably gonna be some shit. And I'm okay with that, because I just feel like this needs to be said. I'm gonna use this light brown shade right there, and we're using the e.l.f. Opposites Attract palette. That palette that we got from Target. But yeah, I just feel like, I didn't put on the eye primer. I put on a little bit of that concealer though. But I'm not tripping over nobody's comments or nothing like that. Because people have their own opinion. And if you feel like I'm saying something wrong, I'm telling you what I'm observing. When you have people trying to help you, you have people reaching out to you, you have people donating to you, you have people befriending you, you know what I'm saying? And you are exactly like the people that you try to say bully you. You're exactly like the people who you try to say. I'm going to use this light orange shade right here. It's called Sassy. But you're exactly like those people who, you claim victimized you. You're no different. You're no different. Because as soon as somebody doesn't agree with you or point something out that they notice about you, you got something to say. And you can build friendships from people online. And this is the thing, because I seen Sweet Ma, and this is why I'm talking about this again, and kind of like in connection with last night, because this morning I seen that Sweet Ma posted that one of her subscribers, who she has had personal conversations with, the lady had donated to her, like sent her money, for her son or whatever. And she went over there to Mona, and basically, because Sweet Ma didn't respond to one of her messages I guess in her time frame, she got upset, and she went and told Mona that, basically, she don't answer my messages. I didn't send her money, and she won't answer me. And I'm going to use this darker orange shade. It's called Cheeky. And we're going to use a more detailed brush. We're going to, y'all know I got to clean my brushes. But we're going to use like this dome-shaped brush. But yeah, so went over there, told Mona about her donating, told her all of this and that, all because she missed a message. Like, you guys, you got to understand, when you have thousands of followers, just think of your regular email. If I showed y'all my regular email or whatever, just regular, with no personal, nobody emailing me yet. I ain't got nobody emailing me yet. This is just regular ass emails from signing up places, just regular shit, business and all that stuff combined. So just think of your regular email, right? And how you got to go through that and sift through that. But then you also got thousands of followers You got thousands of followers, and now these people are emailing you. You're not going to see everyone. Like, I know on Facebook, like, I got thousands of inboxes. You know, I got a whole list of people who friend request me. People follow and they send you all these messages. And it's just like, there's no way. If you got a real life, you have kids, you got real shit going on, it's no way that you are going to be able to answer to everybody and see everything right away. Like, it may take a day or two. It may take a fucking week. Like, it's like, shit, I got shit to do. I have a child. I have a life. You know what I'm saying? But what did I say? She will make you feel like you special because she responded to you. Didn't I just say that last night? And look at what Sweet Ma posted today. And like I said, she will make you feel like you special. She'll respond to you. She'll pull you in. She'll get the information from you. But watch what happens to that lady. Just like Sweet Ma said. Now, when she do you dirty, don't come back over here talking about I was right. And don't. Because y'all just want whoever's going to, like, talk to y'all and stuff. Everybody can't talk to y'all. What about these YouTubers who got millions of subscribers and never even answer anybody? You don't see them talking to nobody in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they might hurt somebody, but that's probably not even them. Like, y'all still support them. Watch all their videos. Y'all still comment. You know what I'm saying? Send them stuff. It's just like, come on. Like, some people don't just have time to just sit up all day like other people who got 6 degrees and don't work. You know? So we're going to use the Sienna Profusion Sienna palette. Because I want this shade out of here. That dark orangey shade called Daring. And we're going to use that same detailed brush. And we're going to, like, focus this on the outer V because we just want to deepen up that outer corner. But we're trying to just do, like, a little gradient. So you just want, you know, from light to dark. And you just want that gradient. But yeah, y'all, so I just feel like, you know, I appreciate Sweet Ma for the summer. I'm telling y'all, when they was in that car and she was talking and she was saying, don't push me, and I got the receipts and you know how I'm gonna come. I told y'all she was talking about, I didn't want to out it then, like, but I told y'all I had an idea. And most of us had the idea. And then one of y'all had commented and said, Sweet Ma had said it. But then Mona Simone, she over there on her page talking about, nah, I was on her live and she was like, no, and stop saying that lady's name. I'm sure she don't want to see her name keep getting spoken out. If I want y'all to know, I'll let y'all know. Y'all just want to know everything. Like, people just sit back and just let it come to you. People just, girl, gone. People are not dumb. That's the thing. People will call you on your bullshit. They not stupid. They are watching you, like, watching you. So yeah, y'all, we got that. We gonna buff out these edges. We're not putting no more product on. We just gonna just smooth out the edges. So it's just, you know, so it's blended. Yeah. So before we do that, well, let me go ahead and do the metallic now. They got a pretty ass bronzy shade in here, so we're gonna go with that. This one right here, it is called Spicy. Hey. And we are gonna use our finger. Y'all know what I want to use? I'm not gonna use that shade, y'all. I'm gonna use my yeah, I know what I'm gonna use. Hold on, y'all. We gonna use our Tarte Park Avenue Princess, cause that is the truth right there. And that'll be perfect. Or this one will be not now, cause that's not. Hold on, y'all. We getting it. if I can find it. It's in here. It is in here, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, y'all, for... Okay, so we're going to use our Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This is the chrome pot. Y'all see that with that orange, y'all? Woo! Tell me, boy. Tell me that ain't about to be bomb. We about to be glistening and glittering over here. We're going to spray the... I don't even know where my... Oh, this is what I wanted to show y'all. This right here by Pixie. This is the Hydrating Milky Mist. If y'all go in Target and look at those Pixie products, any of their mists, their rose mist, all their rose products, they got a rose polishing, like exfoliant, very, very nice, soothing, like this right here soothes your skin, hydrates you. We're going to use this to wet our brush so we can... But yeah, y'all, this Pixie, don't sleep on Pixie now. Pixie got some good products. It is an Asian lady company, and I don't know if she's Korean, but I know Korean products are the truth. Korean skincare is where it's at. You get your hand on Korean skincare. I'm telling y'all that Skin Food brand, this isn't really going on. Y'all, sometimes it's just better just to use your finger. Yes, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want right there. That's what I want. And just wipe it on. See, there we go. And then you can just do the cleanup later. But you want to get that product on there. So, yeah. And then we're going to use a lighter inner corner. But yeah, you guys, I just feel like don't let nobody pressure y'all into donating. Don't let nobody pressure y'all into, because let me tell you, number one, this is what I wanted to say, what I didn't say last night. Because one of the tactics or the things that she says is, you know, basically like she's coming on entertaining y'all, so why not mention her Cash App? Like, she's coming on there using her time, her resources, you know, like her phone, her stuff or whatever to entertain y'all. Who asked her to do that? Like, who? Nobody asked anybody. Nobody asked me to, well, my Facebook people did say you need to motivational speak or whatever, speak in public. So I just started coming over here to YouTube. But besides the point, oh, y'all, look what I just did. I used the wrong side of the brush. That's okay, though. But, well, let me do it over here then. Shit. Let me do it over here. It's on one, gotta be on the other. And that's cool, because that's... Yes. Yes, yes. So, y'all, one of the things that she says is, yeah, like, I'm coming over here for y'all. I'm doing this for y'all and coming over here. So, but nobody asked you to do that, though. Like, and you're getting paid by YouTube. So, regardless of how much YouTube pay you, you still getting paid. That's the whole point in getting your followers up. That's the whole point in, yeah, you know, like getting your followers up and monetizing yourself. Is so if this is something that you want to do, you know, as a career or or another income or whatever, you can do so. But don't be making it people feel like you doing them a favor and they need to pay you for it. Now, if somebody do something with the kindness of their heart, let them do that. But don't just make people feel like, oh, I'm over here for you. Oh, I love this peach smell. But I'm over here for you. I'm doing this for y'all. Like, girl, didn't nobody tell you to come over here? You decided to come over here. And that's my problem. Like, girl. Like, stop acting like you doing people just so much of a favor. Like, your presence, like, you just gracing us with your presence is just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's what I don't like. I just don't like arrogance. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be sure of yourself, be confident in yourself, yes, but you don't gotta be mean, nasty, and you don't gotta be arrogant, you know, like it's just not needed. It's not needed, you know, like it's just not. I'm gonna use this real light shade, this in the Sienna palette called Exclusive. I'm gonna use that to go into my inner corner. So just don't let nobody make you feel like, you know, because you are the one who are doing them a favor. You, the subscribers, you, the people who watch, are the ones that are doing us the service. You are the ones who are doing us the favor of watching our videos. You know, yes, we get on here and we share things and everything, but if you wasn't nobody watching, then trust me, a lot of people would not be on here if nobody was watching. And that's just the real. Like, ain't nobody just gonna be on here talking to themselves. Okay? If people weren't getting any kind of views, seeing any type of growth, getting any type of, you know, it wouldn't be happening. They wouldn't be doing it. So trust me, people are doing it because they want that monetization. They want that growth. You know, they want that they see other people have. But it's not genuine. So they're not going to, even if they get there, they're going to lose it because it's not genuine. They're not coming from a genuine place. And that's just the sad part about it, because the people who are genuine are the people who have to fight like a little harder. You know, we gotta go a little harder. You know, and that's cool. I'm okay with going a little harder. I'm gonna stick with it. I like talking to y'all. I like the feedback. I don't have no problem with it. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I just like to get on here and say what I gotta say. Whatever we want to talk about, we'll talk about. Y'all give me some topics, then we gonna talk about that. You know, if I think of something, I'll come on here and talk about that. That's what it's all about. You know, but don't make people regret, or don't make people feel bad for being there for you. Because people should not get to the point where they feel bad for helping somebody, or for having a good heart, or for being there. You know, like it's enough fucked up ass people out in this world. The people with a good heart, damn, let them keep their good heart. Let them, you know what I'm saying? Let them be good people. Don't make them regret that. You know? I just don't feel that at all. I don't like it. I don't feel it. And I'm not gonna sit up here and just act like it's just okay to see a person who, she got me. You know what I'm saying? Just like Tasha K got me. But, you know, it's a person's personality. You know, you see them, they seem like they cool. You can relate to them. You know what I'm saying? You interested in what they're talking about? So yeah. But then here comes the bullshit. And it's just like, damn. Making me feel like I'm not that good of a judge of character, knowing that I am. But you know, it is what it is. We all, players fuck up too. Ain't that what they say? Y'all, we're gonna use this that new orangey, like peachy blush palette from Anastasia, since we got the orange look going on. And this one got like a little bit of a shimmer in it. So let's do it. Let's see what's going on with the orange blush. Come on, orange blush. Looking out here looking like a tangerine today. Out here looking like a whole tangerine. Yeah, y'all, but y'all are good people. Just stay good people. When you come across somebody that ain't, you know, that ain't about what they say they about, or show you that they different from who they portray themselves to be, don't beat yourself up. They the ones fucked up. You didn't. Do not beat yourself up for somebody else's mishap or they fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Still be a good person. You know what I'm saying? You ain't do nothing wrong. All you did was be you. All you did is be you and tried to help a fellow human being. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do, baby. So yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of this Corley shade by Milani up on top of this orangey, just because I don't want to be too orange. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do get flushed or cold or something like that, you don't turn orange, we turn pink. So we gonna just. And matter of fact, while I'm doing that, I think I'm gonna tie that in, and I'm gonna like buff underneath with a little bit of orange and a little bit of this. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take this shade, take that lighter orangey shade, that sassy, and I'm gonna take that little detailed brush right there. Remember them Eco Tools set I showed you? This is one of those brushes, little cute, tiny little dome. And it's perfect for inner corner highlight, if you want to do the brow bone, if you want to go underneath. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go a little bit into this orangey shade. And we're just going to buff. I'm not going to smoke it out too low. I'm just going to stay along the lash line. Okay. All right, we got that, and y'all see it's just like right tight lining along the lash line, so you can see a little smoke out. And y'all, I like to go around the perimeter, because you wear it down in the middle. Like, I got one of my bronzers that I'm just so worn down on, and I love it, but you just see, like, when you hit pan, you like right there in the middle. And then when you're trying to swirl your brush around, eventually you can't get all the product. So I'd rather start using the product from the outside in. So that way I can get all my product. I want all my money's worth, y'all. These products are not cheap. So if you like something enough where you can hit pan on it, you better use it. Okay, y'all, so we got our little smoked out lash. All right, we got our, I don't got enough glitter. I want some more, like, I want like a bam. Like, that Park Ave didn't do what I wanted it to do. Yeah, I got a Super Shock shadow. Let me see. I'm about to use this ColourPop. Matter of fact, because ColourPop is the truth. ColourPop. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this one right here, and I'm just gonna take this flat end. And by the way, this brush right here came in the Profusion palette. So just so y'all know, the brushes that come in the Profusion palette ain't too bad. They ain't too bad, sis. And I do want to let y'all know that, you know, if you're not like a total makeup wearer, you can, let me take this lash off because that mug is going to have to get put back on. But, if you're not like a total makeup wearer, you can do eyeshadow or do like quick like pops of glitter. Or like you can do like a little two-step. You don't got to do 3, 4, 5 eyeshadows. You can do like, you know, do a transition shade like a brown or like a base color and just in the crease and swoop, and then you can just do a little pop of shimmer on the eyelid, and you don't gotta wear foundation and all of that to do eye looks. You can just wear the eyeshadow. Just a quick tip for my babies who don't like really do the makeup thing. And we are going to use like this goldy shade right here. It's kind of like an orangey goldy shade since we are, you know, got that orange going on. I'm just popping all these different glitters because I want like a cut crease kind of like, I just want like some shine. Shining, 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 shining. Alright, so I am going to go back in with that Daring shade out of that Sienna palette, that dark orange, because I want that to be like, I want to deepen up my outer corner just a little bit, because when you are like putting on your glitters and stuff, a lot of times you lose that outer corner shade. So you just pat it on there just a little bit. You don't gotta do a whole lot. Not even no blending or nothing. Just pat it on there on the outer corner just to get you that. Okay, that's it. And then there you go. You blend it into your smoke out, and there you go. Bam. So that's it. All right. And y'all, when I'm doing my makeup, I swear, like I usually like have on clothes that I don't really wear, because I like kind of like wipe my brushes off like as I'm going. Or I'll have a towel like right there next to me. And this is, you want to make sure, there we go. Okay, so you just want to make sure you ain't got no fallout. Okay, you want to make sure like you could take like your foundation brush that you used at anything, or your whatever you blended out your concealer with, and you can use that. To kind of like clean up underneath. You know, so it's just all clean. It ain't like flakes and stuff everywhere. You can go over your edges, you know, of the outer part of the eyeshadow, see? And you just do it like that. You can also take like a translucent powder or like any of like your poreless powders, and you can always like go around just to clean up, you know. So we're gonna leave it like this. All right, and then now all we need is some eyeliner. We're gonna fill in those couple lashes, and then we are out. We are done. And then I'm gonna turn this off because we are 45 minutes in, and we are going to finish the little curls in my hair, and I'll show y'all the look, the after look, okay? All right, so I will see y'all in a minute. I'm gonna fill in a couple lashes, do my eyeliner, come back and do my little curls, and then we'll see the final look. We're gonna talk about online shopping next, okay? I will see y'all in a minute. I love y'all. Bye.